That's your soul saying, oh.
Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you to all of you for subscribing to my channel and liking my videos and commenting and sharing your love and taking the time to comment and share how you've been feeling and what you've been through so far on your journey. It really does mean the world to me, and thank you so much to everybody that's been paying into PayPal and supporting me. It blows me away, your kindness and your love and encouragement, and it makes me so excited about how my channel is unfolding and where it's heading, so thank you so much. If you've come to my channel quite frequently, you might want to just skip it to the masculine reading, but the purpose of this channel, if you are new, is me sharing my love, support to people that are in the same or similar situation to me, because it can be so lonely and confusing, and you feel quite lost at times, and I want to be able to support people and share the knowledge and understanding of what I've learned so far on my journey, and what I learn as my journey unfolds as well. I was triggered by my twin flame, so I'm currently on my spiritual journey, aligning with my soul. The more confident I get, I will be sharing more of how my journey started and more of how it unfolds, and I'll be doing talks, and I've got lots of ideas of what I want to be able to share with you guys. I did actually meet my Divine Masculine on YouTube. I've actually got a video on YouTube the day that I actually met my Divine Masculine. So I want to be able to share that with you one day as my journey unfolds. I've recently done a video sharing my face, and so if you feel like you want to be more connected to me and you want to know more about me, I've recently done a video explaining a bit about myself and some of the obstacles and challenges of what I've been through so far and what I'm still faced with, and what I'm working through. So that's in the description box down below, so if you want to check that out, do so. This channel is for people that as well that are in some kind of challenge or separation, but I like to say preparation, because you are one soul, so you're never apart. You're just not with the physical person. You're both preparing on your spiritual journey so you can come back together as one. I'm currently in preparation with my Divine Masculine. I haven't seen the physical person for 2 years, but there's been on and off communication. So I know what it's like to be ghosted and for your Divine Masculine to go silent on you. But recently I've had quite a lot of communication. There was supposed to be a reunion as well about 4 weeks ago, but with what's going on at the moment with COVID, and God blocked it for a reason as well, because obviously my Divine Masculine's not ready and I'm not ready as well, so we're still preparing, but there is communication. But I did experience like 3 or 4 weeks, it's about 3.5 weeks of silent and being ghosted, so I do know what it's like, and it can be really uncomfortable and challenging, but it's all good because it's all movement forwards, and it's preparing us when we're in separation, or preparation as I like to call it. It's preparing us to become better versions of ourselves so we can come back together as one. So I do masculine oracle card readings because it's usually the feminines that are really interested in this kind of video. That's mainly my audience, so that's why I do masculine energy, and I know how sometimes we really do need some guidance of what is going on. So that's why I do masculine oracle card readings, and my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you click on the video. So if the message resonates to you, that's really good. But again, if none of my messages mean anything to you, or you don't have any understanding of what I'm saying, and it doesn't fit into your situation, don't try and make it fit, because otherwise you'll confuse yourself. I do use the labels Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, him, her, he, she, because that's how I channel. It's easier for you to understand and it's easier for me to say. I realise it's only energy, but it's just easier for me to channel like that. So I hope you're going to enjoy my reading today. So guys, let's see what Divine Masculine's energy is today, what the Divine Masculine's current energy is. So I'm going to use Archangel Michael cards today because I'm drawn to use that. I only want to use one card as well because I'm going to try and make it shorter because I have got a busy day. So I'm going to get one card for Divine Masculines and then I'll go to my pots and then I'll get one card for the person that's watching. So I hope you guys are all really well and coping with whatever situation you're in. I do think about you all the time. The energy is so intense and things are shifting so quickly at the moment, and everything has been brought to the surface in everybody, fear and doubt, and the highlighted energy is perception, about changing our perception and deleting and dissolving the fear and the doubt within us. So recently the Divine Masculines have been allowing, accepting this situation and allowing himself to feel this love. So I'm interested to see what his current energy is today and how God and God's angels are protecting him. So let's see what's going to come out today. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Beautiful. That's a beautiful card, and it's got a rainbow in it and shooting stars, and the Divine Masculine is charging forward. So thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Yeah. So, as I said at the beginning of this reading, the Divine Masculines are allowing and accepting this love that they feel for you. And they are realising that this love is trustworthy. This love that they feel for you, and you, Divine Feminines, you're trustworthy, because Divine Masculines are very afraid of getting hurt, and could have experienced lots of hurt, and they've got wounds from their past, lots of maybe stuff that's happened in their childhood and stuff, but they're realising and accepting that this is a trustworthy love and they can trust you, and they are trusting God and God's angels for the guidance and everything that they're receiving. So he's charging forwards, Divine Masculine, and he, as you know, I've said, they are moving into more positive energy and coping. They're still having ups and downs, obviously, because the intent of this energy is, you know, highlighting the doubt and the fear, but they're working through this. They're not going backwards, they're actually prepared to move forwards because they know that this is trustworthy, they know this is real. So let's see what the additional message is for this card. My voice is very croaky today, have you noticed? So something's going on there, so in the throat chakra. Okay, so the page is 64. Which 6 and 4 is 10, which is completion, end of a cycle. So this is a positive number as well. You drew this card as reassurance that you can rely on a person involved with the situation, and that includes trusting yourself too. Everyone makes mistakes or acts selfishly occasionally, yet by and large the individual you're thinking of is dependable. He or she cares about you and will act accordingly in loving ways. Archangel Michael asks you not to accept this person to be perfect, as this puts too much pressure on the relationship. Instead, view and treat your comrade as you want to be treated, with love and compassion. Yeah. So your Divine Masculine is definitely accepting this love. He knows that he can trust himself. He knows that he can trust you. He knows that this is a trustworthy situation that he's asking about. And he is listening and getting guidance from God as well, and God's angels. And yesterday's reading was about listening and connecting with himself and listening to, so he can have the answers come to him. Everything he's asking about, the answers to come to him from within, to listen and to feel and trust himself. This is about trusting. So he's learning to trust himself and feeling more confident about this situation towards you, because everything has been put in place where he's getting signs and things of knowing that this is trustworthy. and because his heart chakra has been opened and is opening more and more, and it's so full of love, this is how he's been shown that this is trustworthy, because this feeling, this situation to do with you isn't going away. It just keeps coming back, and there is no running. Like I said, the Divine Masculines can't run, they are moving forwards, like in the card, in the Angel Divine Masculine is moving forwards, charging forwards. The Divine Masculines are trusting themselves and just charging forwards with this confidence they're feeling about this love, because they have this knowing, they're experiencing this knowing, because things are being put in place all the time to be he's shown that this is the ultimate love, and he knows this is something deeper. He knows that this is something different, and he knows that this is a big part of his life and part of his purpose. So Divine Masculines are charging. So this is really positive, and it means he's connecting with himself, and he's able to trust himself. He's trusting himself. So this is magical. I'm going to see what energy is in as well. They're learning to trust. What is he feeling? Sexual. So they could be, your Divine Masculine could be experiencing sexual energy, and you could be feeling that as well. Sexual energy is in the air. So yeah, they're feeling this love, and they're thinking about you, and they are having sexual energy. So this is a good energy, because they're not denying this anymore, and they're feeling it, and they're really connected with their feelings, and they're allowing themselves to feel this way. So Divine Masculines are thinking about you in so many different aspects, in so many different loving ways, and they're thinking about being close and being sexual with you, making love with you, as I would like to say. So that's really good. You're on their mind, and they're maybe fantasizing about things that they'd like to experience with you. Let's see what else. Devoted again. That's the third day in a trot. He's devoted to you. He's devoted to you, and because he knows and feels that he's devoted to you, and he's devoted to this journey, he's devoted to God, he's devoted to himself, he's made that commitment. He's feeling much more, and allowing himself to feel so much more, and this is why he could be experiencing this sexual energy, because of the acceptance, and he's allowing himself to feel and connect to how he's feeling. He's allowing and not feeling bad about this situation, because he knows he knows that it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to have these thoughts or fantasies about his Divine Feminine, because he knows he can trust himself, and he knows he can trust his Divine Feminine. Let's see what he'd like to say to you. I'm a bit quiet because I'm blown away by what's coming out. It's always a bit awkward when you get a sexual, when something comes out about sexual. It's really hard for me, because it's something that I've had issue with. Right, let's see what he'd like to communicate with you in the 3D, and what he's actually communicating with you in the 5D. Let's see. Your beauty blows me away. So that's all, connected with everything that's come out today. He's thinking about how beautiful you are, and your beauty does blow him away, and it makes him feel very sexual, because he's thinking about how beautiful you are, and how, it's really kicking everything off. So that's really good. Let's see what else is coming out today, what he'd like to say to you. I'm in a lot of pain, and it takes me to the ground. So he's experienced a lot of pain over this situation. As I've said in the readings, in the last couple of weeks, divine masculines have experienced a lot of pain, and it does take them to the ground. And when you experience this pain, this emotional pain, and sometimes you experience physical symptoms as well, it does take you to the ground, because it's so painful, it's so, you're heartbroken, and you just want this to be resolved. And your divine masculine has experienced that, and you know, if you've experienced that as well, he wants you to know that it's not only you that's experienced it, he experiences it as well. He experiences this pain and uncomfortable times, and he wants to be able to come towards you and share how he's feeling, and to release all of the burdens and the challenges and obstacles that he, you know, thought, you know, they're illusions, as we know, but he wants to be able to be free from those obstacles and challenges, and to be able to just be, you know, feel that freedom of being able to be himself and actually share how he feels about you. But he has experienced a lot of pain, and that is, it's not nice to know that divine masculines experience that pain, but you know that you've experienced that pain as well. And when we experience pain or uncomfortable times or challenging times, it's all when we're growing and we're learning so much in those times. And by your divine masculines experiencing that pain, he has grown, and this is why he's where he is now, because he realises this is a trustworthy situation, and he knows you're trustworthy, and he's trusting himself, and he's trusting God, and he's allowing things to unfold and trusting God, and to show him the way to the correct actions to take, because he's prepared to do this. So that is really positive. It's not positive that he's been in pain, I know, but it is positive because it's growth. And this is why he's like, the energy he's in at the moment, where he's moving forwards, and he's awake, he's more conscious, and he knows what he knows what he wants, and he knows what he's heading for, and that's really positive, and that's what we want. And you know yourself, you can feel the shift within yourself, that you feel differently. You still could be feeling uncomfortable and in and out of good energy, bad energy, challenging times, you know, but you're more aware of it. You're more aware of why you're experiencing these different times, and you're surrendering to when you are feeling this way, and you're aligning with your soul more and more, because you're learning so much more. And this is why divine masculine is experiencing this positive energy. I'm now going to go do a card for the person that's watching, the reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful divine into spirit. And it's what God wants you to know today, what the message is for you, and to help you stay focused, and to keep your strength up, and to reassure you that everything's okay and everything's how it should be right now in this moment. Just keep trusting. Let's see what's going to come out. A nice clear message, please. Just ask. It's a beautiful colour, bright orange, warm colour. Okay, the message is, ask your divine inner spirit for the answer. Place your hand on your heart and ask your divine inner spirit the answer to your question. Quieten your mind and allow your thoughts, feelings to come to you. Act upon these. And the action to take is quieten your mind, take the several deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Place your hand on your heart and ask your divine inner spirit to answer your questions. And the powerful affirmation is, my divine inner spirit always knows what is best for me. So yeah, when if there's a question you're wanting to know about and you want to ask, just take some time for yourself. Go in a quiet space, quieten your mind, be in the present moment, and go within. And the answer will be then. The answer is in how you feel. You'll get that feeling. And when you're unsure about something or you're afraid of something, just ask. Ask God, ask the angels to help you with whatever it is that you're wanting to know. Take the time to ask, and don't be afraid to ask. And don't feel foolish as well if you're asking, because it's really important that you release that, and then you will get your answer when you sit quietly. You know the answers of everything that you want to know, because it's all within you. It's about if you can get yourself in a place where you get the message, get the answer that you're wanting. So never be afraid to ask for God's help and God's angels. It's really important that you know that, and every day make time to speak to God and God's angels, and always know that everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you. You're always safe, and everything's how it should be right now. And always say to yourself, or a good way of thinking or a good way of looking at things is always, you know, if somebody could guarantee or show you in some way that everything is going to work out, and that whatever the situation, it could be to do with your masculine, that is, you know, they can guarantee, or it's in writing, that this was going to happen, whatever it is that you're asking about divine masculine, if you're going to be with your divine masculine, you would trust and you would enjoy the journey leading up to it, because you would know that it's definitely happening. But because on this journey we are heading into the unknown, and we're having to trust ourselves, trust and have faith and believe in this journey, it brings so much fear and doubt, and the future always brings fear and doubt up within all of us. So try and look at things in that this is happening, your journey, and everything is going to happen for you. Everything is good that's going to happen. And when you're experiencing nasty, upset times, dark times, uncomfortable times, you're growing through those experiences, and it's all movement forwards for you to find this inner peace within you. And the bonus is divine masculines. So just ask for help, and you will get the answer within when you allow yourself to get that answer, and you connect with your feelings and quieten your mind. Don't allow your ego to take over, but always know that everything's working out for you, and everything is how it should be. It's divine. It's the divine plan. It's divine timing. And when you are meant to be reunited with your divine masculine, you will be, because it will be the perfect timing. And enjoy the journey. Like I said, every day you're getting closer and closer. Keep believing, and let go of the control of this situation. Let God take over, surrender to it, and you concentrate on your life and what you want to do on a day-to-day basis. Take care of yourself, do the things that make you happy, create every day. Think about what you want to do, you know, all of your desires and what you want to achieve, and start heading for all of those things that you're desiring. Put things in place with God's help as well. The more you focus on yourself, the more your divine masculine will come back to you, because that's the way it is, because you're one soul. So this is a really powerful reading again today, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I just want to say thank you so much to all of you, all your love and support. It means so much to me, and I'm really touched, and I feel very blessed. I've been connected with people like you, so thank you so much. I'm so grateful. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. And if you feel like you would like to support and donate to my channel, the PayPal is in the description box down below, so thank you. And I do think about you all the time, and I'm sending my love, support, my strength and my light to you all, and I love you guys so much. and take care of yourselves. Bye. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?